Mayor, would you like to proceed?
You can come up and sit in the front seat, too.
Mayor, would you like to proceed?
Yes, please.
Good afternoon and Happy New Year's. This is the meeting of the Borough of Highlands Mayor and Council Reorganization meeting on Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. The notice requirements provided for in the Open Public Meetings Act have been satisfied. Notices of this meeting was properly given by transmission to the Asbury Park Press and the Two River Times and by posting it at the Borough of Highlands Municipal Building and filing with the Borough Clerk all on January 1st, 2024. Items listed in the agenda are subject to change. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would ask that everyone please remain standing in order to honor our former President Carter, who passed away at the age of 100, and also to honor those poor victims of that terrorist attack in New Orleans last night. Very sad. Thank you all.
First, we have oath of offices, or oaths of office. Oaths of office.
And is Russ coming to? Russ? Will you do the honors? No, you did it separate. You got it? Well, wait. There you go. Okay. Please state your name.
Karen Sherlock,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the government
and to the government
established in the United States
established in the United
and
States
in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully
impartially,
and impartially
and justly perform
all
all of the duties of the office of council member
of the duties of the office of council member
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Go easy on me sometime.
Go easy on you. Okay, I'll go slow.
Don't be afraid.
Yes. Very good. Please repeat after me. I
I, Leo Cervantes,
do solemnly
do
swear
solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
The
of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New
and the
Jersey,
Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will do
true faith
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and the governments
and the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and the state
under the authority
under
of the
the
people.
authority of the people.
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
and justly
perform
all of the duties
all of the duties
of office of council member
of office of council member
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability. Sorry.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. And Chief Swillinger.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fine, whenever you're ready.
You can repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Warren J. Swilliger Jr.,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United
and
States
this state
and this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties of the office of EMS Chief
all of the duties of office of EMS Chief
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Mr. Wells, Chief Wells in the house. Can you do the honors? Awesome. Please repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Charles Wells,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
and that I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
all
of the duties of the office of Fire Department Chief
all the duties of Fire Department Chief
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. And now Sergeant Ryan Clark. No? Okay, we'll do that later for him. Put that over there. And that goes to Nancy. Thank you.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And I'm looking for Tommy Snow, but I do not see him.
I don't think he's coming.
Okay, no worries. I'll put that there. And Jay is there. And Antonio Flores.
I,
State your name.
Antonio Flores,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and the governments
and the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform
perform
all of the duties
all the duties
of the office of OEM Coordinator
of the office of OEM Coordinator
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
I will now do roll call. Councilmember Cervantes.
Here.
Councilmember Chalass.
Here.
Councilman Melnick.
Here.
Council President Chesky.
Here.
Mayor Bruin.
Here.
Thank you. First, we have the approval of minutes, December 18, 2024 meeting minutes.
I'll second.
Councilmember
I
Cervantes.
abstain.
Councilmember Chalass.
Yes.
Councilman Melnick. Council President Chesky.
Yes.
Mayor Bruin.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries to approve December 18, 2024 meeting minutes. Next, we have consent agenda. Mayor, would you like me to read the resolutions by title?
Yes, please.
R25001, electing a council president for the calendar year 2025. R25002, appointing municipal attorney for the calendar year 2025 and authorizing the award of a fair and open contract for professional legal services. R25003, appointing a borough engineer for the calendar year 2025 and authorizing the award of a fair and open contract for professional engineering services. R25004, authorizing the award of a fair and open contract for professional services municipal auditor. R25005, authorizing the award of a fair and open contract for professional services as borough bond attorney. R25006, authorizing award of a fair and open contract for professional services for the Borough of Highlands Information Technology Services. R25007, authorizing the award of a fair and open contract for professional services at Borough Labor Council. R25008, authorizing the award of a fair and open contract for professional services as municipal planner. R25009, appointing municipal court judge. R25010, 010, appointing municipal public defender and authorizing the award of a fair and open contract. R25011, appoints municipal prosecutor and authorizing the award of a fair and open contract. R25012, authorizing award of a fair and open contract for professional legal counsel for tax appeal and tax foreclosure matters. R25013, authorizing award of a fair and open contract for professional services, affordable housing attorney. R25014, authorizing the award of a fair and open contract for professional services as redevelopment attorney. R25015, authorizing award of a fair and open contract for professional services risk management. R25016, authorizing award of a fair and open contract for professional services conflict attorney. R25017, authorizing award of a fair and open contract for professional services consulting engineer. R25018, awarding a fair and open contract for downtown network company for the community rating systems coordinator. R25019, appointing council liaison. R25020, appointing communications committee members. R25021, appointing members of the Environmental Advisory Commission. R25022, appointing green team members. R25023, appointing shade tree commission members. R25024, appointing a tree commissioner. R25025, appointing open space committee members. R25026, appointing land use board members. R25027, appointing community development representatives. R25028, appointing economic development review board members. R25029, appointing special police officers. R25030, appointing juvenile officer. R25031, appointing fire police. R25032, designating a public agency compliance officer. R25033, appointing a public officer. R25034, appointing the 2025 recycling coordinator. R25036, appointing a Clean Communities Coordinator. R25036, appointing Antonia Flores to the position of Office of Emergency Management Coordinator. R25037, appointing Deputy Emergency Management Coordinators. R25038, appointing a Land Use Board Secretary. R25039, appointing Tax Search and Assessment Search Officer. R25040, approving 2025 events on various borough properties. R25041, approving the 2025 temporary budget. R25042, authorizing a cash management plan. R25043, setting the schedule for meetings of the mayor and council of the Borough of Highlands for the calendar year 2025. R25044, designating official newspapers of the Borough of Highlands. R25045, authorizing the Borough of Highlands through the Borough of Highlands Police Department to participate in the Defense Logistic Agency Law Enforcement Support Office 1033 program to enable the Borough of Highlands Police Department to request and acquire excess Department of Defense equipment.
And with all of that, I will offer the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Councilmember Cervantes.
Yes.
Councilmember Talak.
Yes.
Councilor Melnick.
Yes.
Council President Chesky.
Yes.
Mayor Bulan.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt resolutions R25001 through R25045. Next, we have reports.
My report for December is not complete because I still have yet to receive the department reports. It was an odd way of between how the holidays fell and people taking time off, so I don't have those numbers. I will have those numbers next week, so that report will be updated and on the website. But I will say, for December, looking back, we had a really great presentation from our tax assessor. Our assessments went up an incredible $250 million in just last year. That's an upwards bounce of over 23%, which means that people's homes and property are a lot more, their value is greater. You could, the house sales have been absolutely crazy through this year, and which just means that your investment in your property is now higher. So this is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So when assessments go up, then the tax rate goes down. So this does not necessarily mean you're going to get an increase in your taxes, but we haven't struck the budget yet. This is something that we work on in the first quarter, and then we put it out there in the second quarter, so you'll know exactly what the rate's going to be. A lot of people are talking about Captain's Cove, and we are doing a land use board hearing on January 9th. That is going to be in a couple of weeks, and that is whether to go forward with possible condemnation of that property, as it's been an issue for quite some time. Also, what happened in December is Shadow Lawn. We have finally had a contract purchaser. So we appointed the developer, a conditional redeveloper, on December 18th. So hopefully that will move forward. They seem very anxious to get things going. So hopefully that is something to look forward to in the new year. Also, for grants, we again have been very successful this year, and we have received over $1.9 million in grants to help rebuild our parks, rebuild our infrastructure, and every dollar we get in grants is a dollar that we do not have to raise in taxes, so this is very good news. Just an update on some current projects. We've had some movement on Portland Road, the Portland Road drainage system. We've had to have the gas company come in and move some gas mains because they're either too high and they need to be buried lower, or they're too close to sidewalks and the edge of the road. So the gas company has been coming in at their expense. No tax dollars have been spent on this at all, and they are coming in and repositioning those gas mains. So that should As it's outside work and there's no other infrastructure other than the gas lines, that should just go throughout the winter and be done by the spring. The living shoreline that we're looking to do at Veterans Park, that all of that design and permitting that we got the grant from the Department of Defense, that has all been completed. It has been approved by DEP, and it is now with the Army Corps for their approval. So hopefully we can get looking to submit a grant for the actual implementation of that project, which includes not only a living shoreline, but also bulkheading, better bulkheading at Veterans Park. Next up is the asset activation grant. That is for a planning grant over at the James T. White clam plant. I'm just started getting a steering committee together so we could take a look at what upgrades we can do, including new bulkheads, either revitalize or create an entirely new building. We have a couple of clammers that are on board for the steering committee, which is essential, as well as numerous other folks around town. So we're very excited about this planning grant, and this is from the Economic Development Authority. And what's good about this grant is that once we get forward after the planning grant phase and do the planning study, that we could go back to them and look for an implementation grant, very similar to the VETS project, so that they could help with actually doing all of this work. Just looking over some other things. We've been quite busy in the planning stages, but there's going to be an implementation phase for a great number of projects that are going to be going on starting this spring. And that is, we are going out to bid this winter for Overlook and Frank Hall Park together, because they are literally around the corner from each other. So we are anticipating some cost savings by having those areas could stage at the same time and be worked, certain things could be worked on at the same time. We are also looking to get Jones Creek dredged. There's quite a lot of fill in there, but we have to work within the county confines because they take all of the dredging materials and bring them over to Freehold and have a dewatering process. Also on tap is the other side of Marine Place, where we will have the elevated platform and railings and bike racks and all that other great stuff. Another one that we are going out to bid this winter is the Shore Drive Pedestrian Safety Program, which is pretty much new sidewalks where there are no sidewalks at all, from the corner of Waterwitch and Shore all the way to the end of Willow. And then the last thing that we have, these are all approved projects that we've already approved this year for implementation next year, is the milling and paving of Washington Ave from Marine Place to Chilford Place. Other than that, our CRS coordinator is continuing to get us up to speed for our FEMA meeting, a community meeting that's going to happen, where they're going to look at old properties with repetitive loss that have been since either lifted or otherwise rectified, and also working with new development that's coming in that needs to know that you have to build, there are certain building standards that have been implemented by ordinance from the DEP back in 2022. So it's working hard with the building department to make sure that everybody understands exactly how you need to build in the flood zone. It's very important. Half of our borough is in the flood zone. The other half has to deal with slump block and steep slopes. So we have our challenges, but we will prevail. That is my report for what has gone on in December. I'm looking forward to a very, very good year this year. There's a lot of projects and businesses that are looking to open in 2025, and I am very excited for all of it to happen and to be part of it. And with that said, I would like to encourage my council members to, if you have any thoughts that you would like to share, now is a perfect time for it.
Just Happy New Year to everybody. Thanks for all coming out, as usual.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody participating in municipal government. Good to see you and look forward to seeing you throughout the year.
I'll say ditto.
Yes.
And say that we're diving headlong in 2025 to prepare for all the great things that can happen in Highlands in 2026 with the anniversary of the American Revolution. So much happened here that a lot of people don't know about. And we're going to do a ton of stuff to get all that out there. So, and we'll be looking for participants too, so
Absolutely.
coming for you.
I'd like to wish everybody a happy new year as well, too. Very optimistic for the town. It's going to be a great year. The Highlands Business Council has a bunch of stuff going on this year. And we're just going to proceed, as Mayor pointed out. Things are looking up, and Linton Avenue is finally paved, as is Bay Avenue. I'm sure everybody's happy about that. So onward and upward for 2025.
Feliz Navidad, Happy New Year to all. I always talk about the land of opportunity. To me, Highlands, nothing but the land of opportunity. Became part of the family. I love my team over here. We're unbelievable. Mayor, you're the best thing that ever happened to this town. And what a beautiful thing being part of this beautiful community. So I want to thank you all.
I will leave you with, I know everyone enjoys the borough calendar so much, and I will leave you with this, is that for 2025, the entire calendar is dedicated to Gertrude Ederle and her historic swim. And for 2026, which we're already working on, the entire calendar is working for all of the history of this town and the Revolutionary War for the 250th anniversary. So we're not just looking at tomorrow, we're looking at the tomorrows and the tomorrows and the tomorrows. And you need to plan. And that's what this team has done so cohesively together, and we hope that we have brought to you a better Highlands than when we started. And so I thank you. Happy New Year. Be safe and be well. And with that, public portion.
Public portion.
Yeah, I just said.
Public portion. Individuals wishing to address the council shall be recognized by the presiding officer, shall give their name, address, and the group of families they represent. Although the council encourages public participation, it reserves the right, through its presiding officer, to terminate remarks to and/or by any individual not in keeping with the conduct of a proper and efficient meeting. If any individual refuses to conduct themselves in a proper manner, they will be removed from the meeting. The council will not, during the public portion of this meeting, discuss matters involving employment, appointments, termination of employment, negotiations, terms and conditions of employment, evaluation of the performance, promotion or discipline of any specific or prospective or current employee. There is a 3-minute time limit for your comments.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ed Johnson, Brookdale Community College. I guess my address is 5 convenient locations. I'm very glad to be here today. Happy New Year, and to celebrate with you and the reorganization, and to bring a message from our president, Dr. Davis. Happy New Year. We look forward to working together with you on several different projects. Our history project coming up. Brookdale plans to be a complete partner in that, so we look forward to touching base with you about that. And then also, Mayor, we look forward to inviting you to our campus in April, when we're going to invite all the mayors of Monmouth County together to celebrate Community College Month and also Local Government Week, to have breakfast with Dr. Stout, and to talk about how we can create education, higher education, and human partnerships.
Absolutely. I'm so happy that you're here. I've reached out to Tracy Abbey White regarding the clam plants and the educational component that we would like to move forward with. So I'm so very happy that you're in attendance today to further that goal, because it's important, and I think we need to foster education more than we have in the past.
And I'll leave you my comments.
Absolutely. Does anyone else have any questions or comments? Okay, with that, I'll close public portion, and I will motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned at 12:31. Happy New Year's, everyone.
Thank you.